Feel this was a good time for the bye overall for the offense, kind of with where you guys are at?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was, we had some injuries that we need to get guys back, and I think when it comes in the middle of the season, it's a good spot. Take a deep breath and regroup a little bit and get ready for the last 6.
Are these bye week practices? Is there anything that's different really than what you do during a game week in terms of what you're kind of trying to get done out there?
Yeah, we're getting the young guys a lot of work. The guys that aren't necessarily playing a lot on Saturdays or redshirting, getting those guys a lot of work, and then resting and kind of getting our other guys healthy, and then giving them just a little bit of a mental break this week as well, just to kind of regroup, get squared away back with school, and then get themselves ready for the stretch.
Do you guys stop and reevaluate things and change the game plan moving forward, or does it just stay the same?
No, we as coaches, we're going back and really looking at our self-scout, and looking at our offense, the first 6 games, and things we did well, and things that we maybe don't need to run as much or we're struggling with, and then finding a way to get better at them. And then, just putting a plan moving forward, how we can get our ball to the playmakers and move the football. That's something that we're looking at all week.
Against Washington State, there were a lot of kind of gadget, razzle-dazzle plays on offense. Was that something you guys kind of worked into a little bit, trying to keep Washington State off balance? And how do you think kind of those trick plays worked a little bit?
Well, it's something that we carry each week. We try to have a couple wrinkles to just help us get some chunks down the field. We were able to execute one. The other one we executed poorly. It looked we ended up getting a penalty on it, and it was actually a screen pass that the quarterback threw to the wrong guy. So it was that was disappointing, but we were able to hit one, which was nice. We were able to hit some on special teams that gave us some good field position.
Coincidentally, is it coincidence that same screenplay Colorado ran earlier in the day, or just a little coincidence?
Yeah, it was the same play. Same play. I'm sure they called it the same thing too.
Just to give you time.
That's something that we actually ran against the Cougs back in 2016.
Okay.
Back then, so I know that Coach Severini has that in his bank as well.
Guess I got a good eye.
You mentioned self-scouting. Now, what are a couple specific areas you think you guys have, what you have really done well so far through 6 games?
Well, I think running the ball. I think I've been pleased with the way that we've been able to run it, and the emergence of Jamar Jefferson and AP, I guess, early before he got injured. But just being able to get some explosive plays in the run game and get that going, I think that's something that has been positive. And then you look at some of the things that we really need to do better. We need to keep working on creating explosive plays pass-wise, and I thought we were able to do that at a couple of them. I think we had 3 last week, but that's still stuff that we've got to, people are loading up against the run. We've got to be able to make them pay and get the ball downfield.
Looking ahead to Cal, is it nice to know that there's a potential at least that you guys could have, that 2-quarterback mix against the Bears that you guys had success with earlier in the season? Yeah, it'd be great to get Jake back and have him ready to go. And he's a good player, and he has some experience, and he played well in the Nevada game this year. So yeah, we'd love to have him back and have him as an option for that game.
Are you excited to incorporate AP back into it more to kind of ease some of that load off Jamar that he's had these last few weeks?
Definitely, and it was good. We got him in the mix. I think he had 7 or 8 carries last game and was able to create an explosive play on one of them. Yeah, I think he's just kind of getting back into game shape and getting back into the flow of things. But yeah, that's awesome to be able to spell Jamar a little bit and get those guys kind of as a 1-2 punch back there. Those are pretty 2 solid backs.
How do you think the bye week's coming at the time, just given, kind of a couple nagging injuries you guys have, and then just getting it offense healthy and so on and so forth?
Yeah, it's great. It's great for us as a team. I think it's coming at a perfect time, in the season, and we've had a chance to play 6 and then regroup and then finish with 6. Yeah, there's a lot of injuries or nagging injuries that our guys have been playing through, so it gets guys back healthy, and I think mentally too, just to get guys mentally refreshed and recharged to go finish it. I think comes at a good time.